Hello, class. I chose to do my campaign proposal on proper driving etiquette, specifically to stop running red lights. This seems to be a big problem in Morgantown, and it's one of my biggest pet peeves. Uh, and I think it has to do with the fact that with the university and all of the students come into town, uh, plus with all the residents that live here, it just causes a lot of traffic and a lot of people run red lights. Uh, the purpose of my campaign was to increase the use of proper driving etiquette, um, and then the focus of my campaign was to have drivers decrease the number of times they run red lights in Morgantown. I chose to focus on all drivers in Morgantown, as it seems to be an issue with all ages, all genders, all races. So I just chose to target um, anybody that can drive that lives in Morgantown. My behavior objective that I chose was if I can reduce the number of times that drivers run red lights, then the amount of accidents will decrease. And I also think that by having drivers stop at red lights, it'll help traffic flow more smoothly. One of the barriers I think that my target audience might face is that people feel rushed today, and they feel that they need to get somewhere quick. So I think a lot of people run red lights because they're running late, or they believe if they stop at a red light, it's going to put them farther behind, and so that's why they run red lights. They think, oh, this light is yellow, I can hurry up and run the light, and then it turns red, and then usually 2 or 3 more cars go by. And I think that that is something that that's one barrier that the target audience faces. Some benefits that my audience could face if they stop running red lights is it'll keep points off your license, because of when you run red lights, it's a violation. If you get stopped, you get points on your license, so that's one benefit. Also, insurances could offer discounts for safe driving, and discounts for not being in an accident for so many months. So keeping your insurance lower is one benefit to not run red lights. Next, my positioning statement was we want all drivers in Morgantown to see that not running red lights will reduce accidents at intersections and make traffic flow more smoothly. I think that that's the main goal, is that by not running red lights, accidents at intersections will go down and traffic will flow more smoothly. I think the whole traffic will flow more smoothly, when a light turns red and cars are still going through it, then it causes cars at the other intersection to fall behind because their light may turn green and people are still going through the red light. So then it causes traffic to get backed up, and so I think by not running red lights, it'll make traffic flow more smoothly. The core product I'm offering is to reduce the number of accidents at intersections, and then my actual product is to stop drivers from running red lights. Again, I think running red lights is a major problem in Morgantown, so I believe that by promoting drivers to stop running red lights, it will help to reduce the number of accidents. Again, a monetary incentive of not running red lights would be that you could save money on your insurance for safe driving. I know that most insurances offer discounts for safe driving, or if you have not been in an accident. Um, so a good way to save some money on insurance is to not run red lights, and it'll keep your safe driving record intact. A monetary disincentive of not running red lights would be the cost of tickets for running red lights. Usually, if the cops around, they're going to stop you from running a red light as it's against the law, and you would get a ticket. I'm not sure what the ticket normally is, but you would still have to pay that ticket, and it could be costly. Plus, on top of that, your insurance would go up because your safe driving record would not be intact anymore. The key message I want my audience to know is that running red lights could be fatal to you and other drivers. Running red lights can lead to serious injury or death. And one way I would like my message to get out there is I would like to partner with WVU and specifically the alumni of the university that play professional sports. I know there's a lot of athletes out there that play professional sports now that on WVU that people really look up to, such as Jerry West, Pat White, Deshaun Butler, John Flowers, and that's just to name a few. And even could partner with some of the current athletes of the university to help get the message out there to their peers, such as Khadijah Buchanan and Skylar Howard and Javon Carter, Daxter Miles Jr. That's just to name a few. The message I'm portraying to get out there is don't run red or you could end up dead. I think this message is easy to remember, and it's catchy, and it's something that people will remember. The main way I wanted to get my message out there was by using flyers. I figured I could pass flyers out at high schools, at the university, and at sporting events, and then as well as using TV and radio ads. With the alumni, could do a radio spot or a TV ad for the people that maybe don't attend the sporting events, or for the people that aren't in school. That would be a good way to get out to reach my audience. One way that I would like to evaluate my plan is to monitor the number of people that run red lights. I think this could be done by putting cameras up at the intersections and then having somebody observe the number of times people are running red lights before my plan starts, compared to during the plan, and then compared to after the plan is completed, and see if we can get the number of people that run red lights to decrease. In conclusion, I think that if people would follow my campaign, it would be successful, and that the number of drivers that run red lights will decrease. I believe that if this campaign works for drivers in Morgantown, it could be expanded to statewide and then nationwide. Thanks for listening. Bye.